So Bradley, tell me, what are the most disappointing movies for you this year? 2018 hasn't been a disappointing year, Jim Bob. They did remakes, yay! And sequels to movies that are 30 years old, yay! Get the fuck out. 2018 has been a roller coaster year. We've had some great movies along the way. We've had some terrible movies along the way. But the ones I'm going to talk to you about today are the ones that disappointed me. Now, I'm not saying that any of these movies on this list are particularly bad. Maybe some of them are. But most of the time, they're the ones that I had expectations for. They're the ones that I expected to be good. You look at them as your most highly anticipated of the year, going into them, and then you walk out with, I want my money back. That sort of film, and I have 10 for you right now. Ocean's 8. You pretty much remade Ocean's 11, everybody. Wow, that is so fucking cool. Beat for beat, pretty much the same. It's really cleverly thought out, and I enjoyed the film. Again, I'm not bashing these movies because they're bad. They're just disappointing. We have an all-female cast this time, which was interesting, but it's practically the female version of Ocean's 11. And there's not really much else to say about it other than that. Like, it's just a beat-for-beat rip-off, and it's now about Danny Ocean's sister and her time to shine. Red Sparrow. Jennifer Lawrence being my favourite actress, and I was really looking forward to seeing this film. Seeing the trailers and stuff, I thought, oh, this sounds like a really cool Black Widow origin story sort of thing. So I went into this film with expectations and came out confused as to what the hell was going on half the time. Halloween 2018. The film was a lot better than some of the other Halloween sequels, but again, I went into this film with expectations and I walked out disappointed. It wasn't that good, it wasn't that thrilling. Stuff doesn't make sense, and there wasn't enough Jamie Lee Curtis. I thought she would have played a more consistent role in this. The trailer made it out to be that, but it's more about, the granddaughter and stuff like that. It's just Venom. I enjoyed this film a lot more than most people would. I don't think it's a bad film in the slightest, but I did have higher expectations for it, and I did expect it to be a little bit better than what we got. Still, I do also think that this is one of the most underrated films of the year, as well as the most disappointing, in my opinion anyway. Hotel Artemis, interesting story going on with the criminals running around outside, but everything which seemed to be building up to something good, just not a lot happened. For example, the one scene where you think Dave Bautista is going to take down a whole group of guys with an axe, and the way the camera was shot in that specific scene, you just don't see much. You see like a swing, flash of black light, can't really see anything, and it's just stuff like that. The Nun, jump scares, so predictable, and it's not scary. It's just not scary. Like, this is probably my least favourite in the Conjuring universe since the first Annabelle. And that's saying something, actually, because Annabelle pretty much is the only bad film in the Conjuring universe. We have Conjuring 1 and 2, love them. Annabelle Creation, I really like that as well. This, I don't know, maybe if James Wan directed it, it would have been a bit better than what we got. The Predator, this is also one of the shittiest films I've seen this year. God, it's so disappointing. I went into this film, well, to be honest, I didn't go in expecting much after the trailers, but when I first heard about this film, I did have expectations. And when I walked out of it, it was just nothing compared to the masterpiece that we got in the 80s. Just what was Shane Black thinking? Ant-Man and the Wasp. Let's make Ant-Man dumb and make Wasp take all the limelight. Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. The one film that doesn't seem to have a place in the Potterverse, and it's disappointing, as this was one film I was really excited for because I enjoyed the first Fantastic Beasts, and if this film had a bit more Grindelwald and a bit more Jude Law, then I would have enjoyed it a hell of a lot more. But what we got as an end result could have been rammed into a TV episode, if you ask me, because there's not much to go on. Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom. I wanted to like this film so much more than I actually did. The trailer portrayed like the first half of the movie, and the first half of the movie was actually good. I was enjoying myself within the first 50 minutes. But then they went to the mansion, and the whole weaponising dinosaurs crap came back into it, and I just lost interest after that. Plus, little girls are clowns now. I hate the direction it's going in. Really disappointing stuff. So, these films are not bad, except for The Predator. They are just disappointing, and I went into these films with expectations and came out just, don't know. It's been a disappointing year for films, really, but we have had some good films along the way. stay tuned very soon for my best and worst of 2018. I know I said in my last review that this would be my that would be my last video of the year, but it turns out I have a house to myself today, so I'm just going to squeeze as many in as I can before everyone's off work and school. Okay, guys, if you're new to my channel, please consider clicking subscribe. Remember, you are awesome. Take care.